My goal today is to go over the homepage of Confluence. And in our last video, I showed how to create a Confluence from scratch for free. And today the goal is to go over all of these icons just to help you familiarize yourself with the Confluence page. Welcome back to my channel. I'm very happy to have you all. So let's get into the video. So let's first touch on the icons on the top of the Confluence page. And there's the multiple dots at the top of the page. So when I click on that dot, it basically asking you, do I want to switch to Jira? As I told you previously that Jira and Confluence speak the same language. So basically that's why like a lot of company will always use Jira with Confluence. And it's very easy to integrate Jira with Confluence, which I plan to show you all later on in my video on how to integrate Jira with Confluence. But the first icon here is showing me that, oh, do I want to switch to Jira management because I'm the admin because I own it, right? And or if I want to remain in Confluence, I can still click on Confluence. Or if I want to go to Jira software, I can easily click on that and it takes me to Jira automatically. So that's the first one. And the next one is when you click on the Confluence itself, the Confluence icon, it takes you to the homepage. And this is where we are currently in the homepage. So when I click on it, it's here. It also highlighted home. So the next tab we have is recent. So when I click down on the drop down arrow under recent, it shows me like all the other pages or space I've been in the recent days. And the good thing about that, it even tells you for how long, what time, or when you last visited some of these pages or space. And sometimes that can be important in case at work there's a lot of pages and you want to go back to where you last were. Easily just go under recent and you click on the space or the page you would like to go. So the next icon we have is space. And if I click on space, which now we've already have one, right? Because right now we're on Star Jallo space. And I know I have this Aisha Tech space for my level 2 students because I go over Confluence. So that's our space, what we use in class. And my Star Jallo, it's what I've created for YouTube. So currently we are in this space and this is the home page of the space. And if I want to create a new space, this is where I will go to do that, and which I'm going to show you all in our next video. So, and after that, it just shows you the whole space we have under the space. As you all recall, we must have a space to have a page. Basically, space is seen as like the overall or like a project, unlike what's in Jira. Because before you can even create an issue, you first must have a project created. So just view space the same way. You must have a space before you can track or create any pages on Confluence. So the next thing we have at the top of our board on this Confluence is people. So when I click down the drop down arrow under people, currently mine is empty because this is a new Confluence that I just created. So I can invite people to come to the Confluence page. I can create a whole team. I can search people and teams. I can click on that. When I click on that, it takes me to that to search people. I can also hit the plus sign and invite people that I want on this space. So that's just on that end for people. Next thing we have is under more. So when I click under more, I do the drop down arrow. It's asking me if I want to integrate apps or if I want to integrate templates. But let's just touch on a little bit about recent, right? So I know I covered under all on recent, but I also would like to show you, I know like for most part of the work, sometimes I have my space, a page already created and I did not publish it. That will always go under draft. And it will, when you click on worked on, it can show you what you worked on last week, any previous week you've worked on that under recent. Created by me, like all the pages I've created. It highlights over here, it summarizes everything under that. And stored, anyone that I've given like a favorite or I give it like a like, it can show here as my, so I can quickly click on it and go on that. And the draft are pages that I've created, but I did not publish. So those pages that I've created that did not publish will go under draft. And sometimes we all forget, right? And for me to do that, I can just go hit the pencil and to edit it, then I can make this page public if ready. Sometimes you'll be working on a page and you're not yet ready to make it public, then you will just have it under draft. And one thing about Confluence, right? So in case you even forget to publicize a page, automatically Confluence will save it for you. And then when it does save it, it comes under the draft. And so now let's continue back under more. So if you've been finding my content valuable, do not hesitate to like and subscribe to this channel. I truly appreciate that. And if you're interested in mentorship, do not hesitate to email me at admin@aishascrumtech.com. All right, so I would like to just click under the app on the arrow. It shows me like Slack. Slack is a channel we use at work for communication purposes. We can link your Slack to your Confluence, so you can easily work on that. And you can draw IO diagram and whiteboard. You can include that in your Confluence to integrate those and the Lucid diagram connector. You can find new app. You can manage app in the Confluence marketplace. They have a lot of different apps. So the next thing I really want to talk to you also, show you also is on templates. So templates is another big thing. I know sometimes people are like, okay, when I create a page, you can actually just simple type on the page also, but also Confluence make it so nicely whereby you can also use, like, they have almost 129 templates you can use in your page, whereby it can be easy for you to just organize things, track things, make it a little bit more creative. So let's click on under the business strategy, because I know that's what we might even use. Already right away, it's even highlighted the 4Ls retrospective. I plan to show you all later how we can create templates using retrospective on Confluence. This is where we're going to be coming for that, using that template. And if you do like any analysis or asking question, you can do the 5 whys. And we have all hands meetings, annual planning reports, change management plan, that's like project management and all of that. So if you're working on your elevator pitch, you even have one here, business execution. So all these other different types of OKR, prioritization metrics, all these templates is in here. The SMART goal, you can use that. So the SWOT analysis, strength, weakness, opportunity. So we can also use that to help vision and value. You can add all of that. And if we look at all the other templates, like we can come to design, and you see on the design, you can custom interview reports, design components, persona, sparing, writing guidelines. They have like all these different other templates. So this template is going to be nice. 90-day plan, human resources, brainstorming activities, capacity planning. And if I move this up here, you can see how it will look like. Just easy for you to track and keep this on Confluence for your team. Or if you not track your hours so in Confluence, you can do that. Change management plan, content strategy, daily stand-up templates. I know, like, I've observed some Scrum Masters, they like to use these daily stand-up templates just for, like, easily for them to track impediments or track any blockers. They can easily have it there and have the name. So even tells you like the all weekdays, Friday, Thursday, Monday. So it gives you all the weekdays because we have it daily, right? So you see the name, priorities, progress, and problems, right? So you can track all of that easily using the daily stand-up templates in your Confluence. Dependency mapping, this one is also a very good one that I've used in the past. Team can influence, out of team control, like external dependency. So dependency, the owner and the next step, which is very important, right, in tracking dependency. Project dependency, brainstorm the project dependency here, sign off, project approval, and all of that. So you can use these templates in here to have it in your Confluence in case you also want to map out or track out dependency. So another one that I want to show you also is goals, signal measurements. That's also a good one. If your team trying to figure out how you want to come up with your goals, things you want to measure and target and all of that. So these are just different multiple templates you can use. That's very easy to use in Confluence. You can just customize it and add it to your Confluence page, then to be easy for you to basically navigate all of this. And if you have your one-to-one meeting, as a new Scrum Master, we do it a lot. Like we have a lot of one-to-one meeting. You can also use that, add the dates, time, who are you meeting, your goals and your progress, participants, priorities since we last met, if you have some kind of continuous coaching plan with your team. And at the bottom here, you have your action item, which is very nice and creative. So that's that about under more. It's just showing you all of these different templates. And at the top here, you can also actually, if you want to invite teammates, so you just click on that and you invite your teammates. And the next one here, we'll have create. And to create is basically so that creates a page and stuff, which I plan to show you all in my next video. So that's the whole summary about the whole homepage and the icons you have at the top for this Confluence. And I know at work sometimes it's showing you all the other spaces you might have in your company. As you see at the bottom here, other easy place here to create space. And at the bottom, it gives you like information about things that's going on, give you the last time, things that you've done in here, the recent start, draft, and tags. So that's just the overview of the homepage of the Confluence page. And my plan is to show you all in my next video how to create a space and also how to create a page. Then we'll start using and integrating Jira and all of that. Hope this video has been helpful to you all. Thank you all for watching this video. If you be finding my content valuable, like and subscribe to this channel. I truly appreciate you all. And if you're interested in mentorship, do not hesitate to email me at admin@aishascrum.com. All right, thank you all. See you all again in my next video.